Welcome to a Tornado Tuesday episode tonight. Normally, I would have a guest on the show, but tonight, I'm in no mood to have a guest on tonight's episode. You see, the Rumble, it didn't exactly go as I planned. I planned on defeating El Havoc and then going to the Rumble match and throwing everybody out to cash my ticket in for the main event at WrestleFest for the NWI Championship. But that didn't go the way I hoped. And that's okay. Because tonight, it's not about the NWI Championship. It's not even about the NWI Tag Team Championships right now. Well, it kind of is, but not that important right now either. What is important is that El Havoc and myself, we had a prison fight. The match went back and forth. It was a good fight. I mean, I give El Havoc credit. He hung in there. Unfortunately, the match ended in a draw. However, my son Johnny Alpha defeated Hellseeker in the main event to retain the United States Championship. I'm proud of him for that. But prior to that, he was injured in the Rumble by one NWI superstar. And you know who you are. You know who I'm talking about. You see, you may have won the Rumble, but it don't mean you're guaranteed to make it to WrestleFest. And I'll tell you why. Because I'm going to avenge my son. Oh yeah, the kid that you injured in the Rumble match. And don't even act like you don't even know what I'm talking about, because I know you do. That was a hell of a move. Jeopardizing the Anarchist Tag Team title run by injuring my son. You think you could just get away with that? Hell no. Especially when my kid gets injured. When it comes to my son, I am the judge, the jury, and the executioner. Even though I don't pull the trigger, I'm still the executioner. But there ain't gonna be no trigger in this one. My son, he knows the risk in the wrestling business. He knows he can get hurt at any time. It's the name of the game. We get that. The fact is, you put our tag team title run in jeopardy, and you will pay for that. But my son is more important than the tag team titles. That's why I'm going to get my revenge. I will be at Warzone this week. Justice will be served. I'm going to make a call. And you know something? Mr. Royal Rumble winner, or whatever you want to call yourself, you will pay for what you've done. When my son gets back, you will get on your knees and you will beg him for forgiveness. And then you will beg me for forgiveness. You wrote a check and we want a receipt. And we will get that receipt. You can mark my words on that. But the point is, because of you, my son is on the shelf for 3 weeks. One half of the tag team champions and also the reigning defending NWI United States champion is on the shelf for 3 weeks because of you. See, in this business, you can be champion or you can make friends. Most of us are in it to be champion. But I'm not worried about the NWI title right now. I'm not even worried about the tag team titles at the moment. I'm more worried about my son. And you're wondering who I'm making a call to, right? Keep wondering. Because you will see this week on Warzone. Because see, I put a bounty on your head when my kid got hurt. And they accepted the price. And I will deliver that bounty to them once they take you out. You may not make it to WrestleFest, much less Day of Judgment. Oh, your Day of Judgment is going to come, buddy. Your Day of Judgment will come, but earlier than you think. You see, that's the thing. We all know the wrestling world, injuries do occur. We get that. We get that. But you see, come Warzone, it's gonna be a Warzone. You're just going to be another victim. Of the final solution. My plan on Warzone to get even with you for my son will exceed. Justice will be served. Justice will be served. I hope you know that. You put my kid on the shelf for 3 weeks. Not cool. Not cool at all. And you call yourself a 2-time Rumble winner? Record books might show it. But I'm not impressed. You couldn't even hold up to my resume. Former 4-time NWI champ. 2-time US champ. Now 9-time tag team champ. Former international champion twice. I'm a future Hall of Famer. What are you? You're just a guy that likes to put superstars on the shelf. For what? What have you got to prove? They will get you. And then you will beg for my forgiveness, and you will beg for my son's forgiveness. And I'm very thankful here to Mr. Smith for allowing me to borrow his office to shoot this episode of Tornado Tuesday here tonight. Come hell or high water, you will get what's coming to you. You will get what's coming to you. Because you hurt my kid. So, for what I got in mind, you might as well cancel your plans to WrestleFest. Because you ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it, as Colonel Phoenix would say. You see, Tornado's not in fun and games tonight. No. But on Warzone, you are going to get your ass kicked. Brutally. You could bank on that. And you can believe that. The Rumble loss, the draw to El Havoc, it's nothing to me right now. But what does mean a lot to me is my son. You have no idea what you've done. he might be on the shelf for 3 weeks. Which is damn near the time. If we can't defend our tag team titles, we have to be stripped of them. And I'll be damned if my son and I lose our tag team titles like that. I don't care who the hell we face. I don't care who it is we face for our next tag team title match. But I can assure you, we will not be defending the tag team titles, at least for the next 3 weeks. All because of you. Because you put them on the shelf. Your day of judgment is coming on Warzone this week. You ain't gonna like what you see. You ain't gonna like what you feel. You'll be lucky if you feel anything at all after what we got in store for you. And if you want to know who the hell I'm talking about, well, you're just going to have to find out on Warzone. Who accepted the bounty that was on your head? And the two I've called, I'll give you a hint. They've already said they don't care if they get suspended. You wanted it. You wanted them. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. So let me tell you something. Just know on Warzone, this coming Saturday, there's a storm brewing. The dark clouds are coming over your head. The lightning will strike, the thunder will sound. That supercell will turn into a funnel, and it will spiral down. And before you know it, there's going to be a tornado there. He's going to wreck everything in his path. The destruction is going to be unbelievable. That destruction is going to be on you. But it'll be over before you know it. Tornadoes come, tornadoes go. But you will not be able to rebuild from this one. So, ladies and gentlemen, I wish I could say it was a pleasure to be on Tornado Tuesday tonight as your host. But as you can see, I'm not in the best of mood to deal with the NWI Universe or anybody else right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, one last thing to say before Tornado Tuesday ends here. This Saturday on Warzone. Sound the sirens, bitch. Because I'm coming for you.
It's us in the game.